once again we're seeing the pride that comes from stamping a product made in America. Coming in, we're choosing to build a new factories here in America. And just a few years ago, as you all know, that wouldn't have been the case. They would have built the factory overseas. God bless you.
Well, good evening. A highly anticipated press conference Thursday by President Joe Biden, the latest big test for his re-election campaign.
Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. He's a big President Putin.
With recent concerns and focus on Biden's age, Thursday he accidentally referred to Ukraine's President Zelensky as Russia President Putin, then Vice President Kamala Harris as Donald Trump.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be Vice President, but I think she's not qualified to be President. So let's start there.
Biden.
What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful Sunday evening. I'm doing well myself. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already got wind that President Joe Biden drops out of 2024 presidential race. You understand? And we can see who's very glad about that. But before we get to Kamala, you know, old Biden, you know, he just stayed in the game a little too long, and it's plain to see it's time for him to go. Matter of fact, I think really they should like put a cap on how long a lot of these politicians or even presidents can serve. They stand there for basically once they make, you know, politics, you know what I mean, senators or whatever, it's like they in there until they draw their last breath. That's basically what it boils down to. But the thing is this, you don't want nobody, you understand, with, you know, Alzheimer's or whatever, when that person, you know, to be president, you know, when one of the guys come to him and say something like, "President, sir, what should we do? We have the key unlocked. We're waiting for your command, sir." And he says, "Push the goddamn button." You understand what I'm saying? And no, we ain't pushing no damn button. You understand what I mean? Just because something wrong with him upstairs. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it all boils down to, you know what I'm saying? Biden, after a 5-decade career, faced reckoning over his age and his ability to defeat Trump, you know, in that debate, you know. So he endorsed President Kamala Harris as party faces historic effort to replace him. And of course, you can see her, and you know she laughing. You know she looking like this at him. You understand what I mean? Holding the slick. This is what she wants. And don't be a bit surprised if you know what I mean, she actually gets this particular race. I mean, if she wins. You know, yeah, Trump got a lot of followers. He does. But this thing about wanting a female president, they want that real bad, just like they gave us a so-called black president, male, and we see how that turned out. But the thing is this, yeah, I'm thinking before the Most High comes back, there's going to be a female president. I do believe that. Now, in Kamala's words right here, you know what I mean? She's running. The vice president said that she was honored by President Biden's endorsement and that she's intended to earn and win the Democratic nomination. Okay, so yeah, she's going to do this because she wants to make president. And I'm telling you, I believe before the Most High comes back, there's going to be a female president. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to happen, and that's just what it is. So we can get ready for this. I can tell you this: it's real interesting. Don't think for 1 second I have the least bit interest whatsoever in this whole entire thing, because I've already said, for those of y'all that already know me, you understand, the Most High, my King, that's my president. You understand? We done seen decade after decade what it is. You understand? There ain't gonna be no, reparations or nothing like that for us on this side right here. And if it do, they're gonna make some kind of way to where they tax it so high to where we just basically gonna be giving it right back. I'll be surprised to see it. And that's the only thing I'm looking for. We can't even get a hate crime bill, regardless of who's in office. You see what I'm saying? So, we thought we was gonna get that when President Obama, when we put him in office. They knew what they were doing. The devil's children are very, very crafty people. You understand what I'm saying? And this is all about smoke and mirrors. Because the thing is this: you really think that Joe Biden, you know what I mean, in his state of mind, was actually running the country? No. None of them is running the country. Either one of them that gets in office is not running the country. They're just front men. And in Kamala's case, which I believe is going to be a front woman, but it's the one that's standing behind them, the so-called shadow government, is the ones pulling all the strings. You see what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So yeah, there ain't going to be, there ain't going to be nothing righteous for us on this side. But when the Most High come back and clean things up, that is when, the end of Esau and the new reign of Jacob. That's basically what it all boils down to, and like I said, I don't have any faith, no confidence whatsoever in none of these folks they put up here. You see? I really don't. And also, I want to make it clear, I'm not making fun at the least bit of President Joe Biden, in his decline, in his elderly years. You see what I'm saying? Because we know what this is. Everybody ages. Everybody does. And, some people age worse than others. Get Alzheimer's and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And that's basically what it is with Joe Biden. President Joe Biden. You see? Sleepy Joe, as they call him. And among other things, But yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see, this thing and how it plays out. So Trump, on the other hand, he's really, riding on the fact that he's got so many people that's actually wanting him to be back in office, because with the let's make America great again. Well, we know what that's talking about. You understand? And America ain't never been great. When a certain demographic of people that step foot on this soil over here, that's when America declined. And it wasn't even named that. I think it was named Turtle Island. Our ancestors gave it that name. But that's basically what it all boils down to. It ain't never been great. It's been on a decline ever since. And here we are in these last days on the decline of America's fall. Spiritual Babylon is what we seeing right here. And it is a flat out joke to me. That's just the way I feel about it. But I want you guys to let me know in the comment section what you think about this particular situation. Do you think that Kamala Harris will be the next president of this country? Or do you think Trump is going to make it? I like to hear what you got, how you feel about it. And also, let's not say, act like we didn't see this coming with, President Joe Biden. We've been seeing this coming. The man is he's just older now. He's old. And he ain't tired. And that's just what it is, But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this particular situation. This is James. People, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched, simply because we are. And I'm out. Peace.